I welcome you to this Science Paper 2 2021. Specifically, we are going to answer question 8 from section B, or question B8 from section B. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. So the question is saying the structures shown are members of one of the homologous series in organic chemistry. The structures shown are members of one of the homologous series in organic chemistry. Okay, so we have the first one, which is R, the second one, which is S, then the last one, which is T. So now, as you can see here, we have three elements that we have here: hydrogen, carbon, and the oxygen. So this one here, it can't be considered to be hydrocarbons. These are not hydrocarbons because this one contains oxygen. As for hydrocarbons, they contain carbon and hydrogen only. Compounds with carbon and hydrogen only. Now these are called alcohols. The reason why I'm saying alcohols, because they have the functional group of hydroxide, which is OH, this part here. So now, alcohols, they end with a suffix. Let me say a suffix, yes, a suffix of NOL, which is no. So the first one, I'm going to name them all these, okay? I'm going to name them. So the first one, which is R, this one here, it is the methanol. R is the methanol with one carbon atom. Followed by S. S is ethanol with two carbon atoms. Then the last one, which is T, this one here, it is the propanol. T is propanol. Okay, now what you need to understand is that the boiling point of organic compounds increases as the number of carbon increases. So we are going to find that T has the 3 carbon atoms, S has 2 carbon atoms, then R has 1 carbon atom. So T is going to have high boiling point because it contains more carbon atoms than these two, which is R and S. Okay. So now, as for all let me say all alcohols or alkanos, they conform to this general molecular formula of CN H2N plus 1 hydroxide. So I'm saying CN H2N plus 1, then you put hydroxide at the end. So the first question, which is question A, is saying, give the general formula for this homologous series. Like the way I was saying, it is CN H2N plus 1, then at the end you put hydroxide, which is OH. So the answer here is going to be CN H2N plus 1, then you put hydroxide at the end, which is the functional group, hydroxide, OH. Then B is saying, what is the functional group for the homologous series? What is the functional group for the homologous series? What is the functional group for the homologous series? So I'm going to say hydroxide or OH, which is this one. Then as for C is saying S, which is ethanol, is used as a fuel because it burns in oxygen. So it burns in oxygen, and we know that oxygen supports burning. Then the question is saying, write a balanced chemical equation for this reaction. So I'm going to say ethanol plus oxygen then the products are going to be carbon dioxide and water. So whether hydrocarbons, alcohols or alkanes, carboxylic acids, if they are burned in oxygen, what is going to be produced is water and carbon dioxide only, or carbon dioxide and water only. Okay, so the last question, which is question D, saying which of the compounds R, S or T would have the highest boiling point? So as the number of carbon atoms increases, a compound is going to have high boiling point. So I'm going to say T, which is the propano. Propano is going to have high boiling point or highest boiling point. So I'm going to say T. Okay, so don't use the name which is propano, no. Just use the T, because in according to the question that we've been given here, they haven't told us to label these compounds. So just say T. Thanks for watching. See you next time.